Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
Right?
Here with my buddy.
You're- Tell us who you are.
I'm Jay. I'm
What's your
Big-
last name, Jay?
Hydric.
Okay.
So
We have Chris Brashears.
Chris Brashears.
And on Instagram, you are,
low Merc.
I always want to say Mark Lowe, and you are Chameleon
2600.
2600.
I didn't know which one I used on
You
that.
use Chameleon.
You can also find me under Tasty Vomit sometimes.
Oh,
Ooh,
interesting.
Tasty
We'll have to
Vomit.
check out that Tasty Vomit. And I want to thank both of you for being drugged to do this, because I know neither one of you really wanted to do it.
Nope.
Being a part of Brassworks Gallery's Below the Table. We changed the name from Table Talk to Below the Table since there are already so many Table Talk podcasts.
It's much sexier.
It is very much
Below
sexier.
the
The table.
Well.
Ooh, how's this gonna go?
One, we'll find out soon.
Yes.
And you two
Porn
are...
no one wanted to see, by the way. I'm
Right.
just saying.
You sure?
Oh, there's something. It's the
There's something
internet.
for everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
there's
That's true.
there's a viewer for everything.
That is true.
We've learned that for art too. There's a buyer for everything.
Right.
So,
That's true.
yes. But you both are sloppy drunks.
Yep.
Teasing you. But you both are big collectors at Brassworks Gallery and collectors of art in general. So right now we're at Chris's house, and here we have at least 20 pieces of art that you've purchased from us since COVID.
Downstairs.
Downstairs. Upstairs we have more. Yeah. The first piece I noticed was the Josh Keys piece from Urban Aesop.
That was my Portland piece. When we moved to Portland, I had to have a Portland piece, and I saw that. I've wanted a Keys forever. And that piece is definitely a Portland piece.
It
during
is definitely,
COVID.
yeah. And it was
So-
during COVID, and that was our first introduction to meeting you. I didn't get to meet you too well after that, but you went to the studio and picked it up from Greg.
I got to spend like 2 hours with Greg, which is always amazing.
It is. And then I see another Josh Keys piece from the gallery up there as well.
That is from my first show that I curated with
I
you.
know.
So, Beautiful Mutants, which that's very much a beautiful mutant thing.
It is a beautiful mute thing, and we're going to talk about that show a little bit too. And Jay, your first introduction to Brassworks Gallery was In the Valley of She,
Right.
Candy.
Candy, yes.
Yes.
I've known her for a long time.
And so you came to the gallery when we were a really small little gallery, about the size of your living room, was about the extent of the entire gallery, and with windows, so there was missing some wall space,
Lots of wall space.
lots of wall space. And did you buy a piece from Candy at that show?
No, I didn't buy that piece. I think I got something else. I can't remember what I got.
Did you get the Thomas Gajewski?
I may have, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
the tortoise in the hair.
Dude, that was like, what, 8 years ago?
Yeah, it was
9
8 years, yeah.
Something like
and
that,
so
yeah.
the tortoise and the hair piece, so that was a fun show.
Yeah.
And that was your first introduction to Brassworks Gallery and
Right.
Greg.
Right,
And Craig, both of you are Greg talkers and fans.
yeah.
But you've bought a ton from Brassworks, and you've bought a ton from Brassworks Gallery.
Lots and lots.
And we appreciate that because you guys are great collectors. But you both are collectors of art from everywhere. You two just recently took a trip to California. Tell us about it.
Go for it.
I had a good time. Went down to the Copro, to the Blab show.
Think Space.
One of my favorite shows I like to go to. I lived down there for 26 years, so I believe I went to probably the second or third one that they had, and been to 3 or 4 of them. Went with Greg 3 years ago, and yeah, had a good time down there. Ran around, went up to Lalouse and hung out, and yeah.
And then you went to Think Space?
No,
You didn't make it to Think
we
Space?
didn't make it there
Oh.
because of renting a car. They've got a new system down there. It was-
The airport's a little bit messy right now as they get ready for the
Right.
Olympics. So,
Oh, okay, that
got
makes
a bit
sense.
of an issue.
Did
Yeah.
you make it to any other galleries or just Lalouse? And,
Just Lalouse that day. So, well, the next day.
and you had to leave at 5 o'clock in the morning for a trip.
Yeah.
So you didn't even get to enjoy that day.
No.
But you got to see the Blab show.
I got to see the Blab show, which
Blab
was
show's
my
great.
first
Yeah.
Blab show.
Yeah.
Oh, was it your first?
Yeah. Never been
Nice.
to a Blab show. I've bought art from the Blab show. I just have never been to a Blab show.
They had a great roster.
Oh yeah, every year.
Yeah.
That's my favorite show of the year.
Yeah.
It is amazing. You walk in the room
Yeah.
and every piece just
By
blows you
far.
away.
And the
It's
walls
It's-
are
yeah.
dark and makes the
Yeah.
art just illuminate and stand out. So, yeah.
So, and all the artists that are there. That's the fun thing about it, is everyone's there. It seems like, and then artists that aren't in the show are there.
Yep.
So yeah, one of my favorite shows to go to.
Wonderful.
So
And what is your medium you like to buy, you personally? What is it that you like to collect?
Oh, I've kind of changed.
You have that. I mean, since
Yeah.
I've met you,
You've
you've
grown up.
evolved.
Yeah, no,
we've-
I've changed quite a bit.
You
But
really have.
I'm kind of all over the place. I collect a little bit of everything, and anything that I like, that I enjoy, I buy it. And
But you were really pin up hot rod
monster art,
culture.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Nice.
Roth stuff. I enjoyed that stuff. Like Bruce Gossett, guy's amazing. One of my favorite artists, and just a great artist. In that era, it's not as big as it used to be, but there's still a lot of good artists out there.
There are. There's a lot
and
of
I still buy
fantastic
it.
artists.
It's but my taste has changed, and so
It's kind of have an evolution right now.
Brassworks has had a lot to do with it, and actually, yeah. So I look forward to buying much more art in the future. So
I'm playing footsies with Chris here
I
under the
noticed
table.
yeah,
Below the
let me
table.
put mine over there. So
And I would say in your personal collection, you're well over 1,000 pieces.
I don't know, probably.
Yeah.
I've got tons.
I would say well over 1,000.
Yeah.
You might have one of the biggest art collections in the United States.
Yeah,
No,
It's
I'm
up
sure.
there.
I'm
It's
sure.
up
It
there.
is.
It's up there.
Yeah,
It's
there's a ton,
Yeah.
and
You have filled every square inch of your home. I mean, every square inch of your
Right.
home is completely filled with art, which we're going to insert some of that into this video later.
Right.
And then you've got a new love, and you have now are filling up her walls, every single
Yeah.
square inch of her wall. The last time we were at her house, it was just filling up with art.
I think we've
Should
got
we
about
talk about this just in case it doesn't last? I mean,
Right,
It's
I
an
know,
option. I mean, it is you. I mean, yeah.
So yeah, I've taken like 40, 50 pieces
Uh-huh.
over there so far.
Yeah.
So
Some of
it's
your most recent Brassworks purchases are
yeah.
over there.
And then we're pulling stuff off of my house and taking it over there too.
One of
so-
my favorite pieces you have over there is the piece Lucy in the Sky
Oh yeah.
by Simon Vasquez.
That's probably my favorite piece of my collection.
Just
I
as an
love it.
FYI, I've got a really amazing postcard from 2 years ago that is still available at the gallery by him.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm digging his sculptures and stuff he's doing now.
I own one of his sculptures.
Yeah.
So,
I don't yet, but I do want to get a few of them.
yeah,
So,
they're really, I mean, I love Simon Vasquez's work. So,
Yeah.
But that's one of my favorite pieces. It's
yeah.
so twisted.
I remember the
and
first
dark
time I
and-
seen it at Brassworks. I wanted it, and I'm just like, I think I bought some other pieces.
You did.
And I was just like, and then about a year went by, and I think I ended up leaving Brassworks one day with it. It was sitting in the back room, and
I'm very good at that.
yeah, you are. You're very. I bought art off your walls at your house.
I'll sell anything.
Yeah, everything.
Yep.
So, but it's good to go to your house because there's good stuff on the walls.
There is.
But
There is.
yeah, no, it's Brassworks has been cool. It's taught me a lot, and I've learned a lot, especially from Greg. You know, Greg's
It's a
taught me a
wealth
lot.
of knowledge.
Oh Jesus!
I mean, he could have been an art history teacher.
He is.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I told him he
Honestly,
should be
he
a
is.
professor. I
Yeah.
mean, the guy is
and he
amazing.
mentors so many young artists, and so many artists reach out to him from all over and ask him questions and stuff. So one of the things that you are also is one of our volunteers, and you started that at the old space. You started
Yep.
helping Greg. It was just you and Greg hanging shows.
Right? Probably about 7 or 8 years.
Yep, just the two of you.
I think like 2, maybe 3 shows after the first time I went
Yep,
there.
he would
I
like
started volunteering.
line all the way down the hallway, down the stairwell, into the lobby, through the gallery.
Well, first we're carrying it up and down those
Yep.
damn stairs, so I got lots of steps in there.
You did.
But that was a cool location. It really was. It was a good start for Brassworks.
Great start. We
Yeah,
just,
that's where you got the name from the building.
yep, the Brassworks building.
And it was really a cool location. But where we're at now, I dig it.
It's so cool. We're in,
Yeah.
we got 2,000 square feet, and we've got the small gallery within the gallery, and we can have up to 5 or 6 shows at a time
Right.
at the current location.
So, but yeah, good place.
And you help Greg still to this day, but now you have a team you manage.
We have a good team at
Yep.
Brassworks. I mean, everyone loves each other. They get along great, and and it's
Lots
fun.
of social activities outside of the
it
gallery.
takes a lot of work off of Greg and I
It does.
because we used to have to do everything.
You did.
And so
Up until
now-
just a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been a good change, and a welcome change.
Yeah.
So
We can knock out a show mostly in one day now, the whole gallery, and just have a few odds and ends to do
right.
throughout the week. So, and now Chris is also a huge collector. We're sitting in Chris's house right now. And how many pieces would you say are in your total personal collection?
I have no idea.
I mean, down here alone, we've got to have at least 60 pieces,
Yeah.
I
maybe
bet you
more,
there's
because
way more
they're
than
hidden
that.
everywhere.
There's probably
100
and
something.
down here.
Yeah,
So I
well-
would say like I'm probably pushing 400 to 500 pieces
Nice.
total.
Very nice. And your genre that you like?
Yeah. Creepy cute. Creepy cute. That's kind of
Creepy
where I go.
cute. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
so-
like, Kirby who?
Creepy cute. Creepy cute. So one of the things that when I buy artwork, I have a wife that also looks at the artwork and decides wants to want to.
And she's also a huge collector.
She's also a huge collector. So we make this kind of deal, like one creepy for one cute. So I get a Chris Mars, she gets a Brandy Milne.
Love it.
So you get kind of that, and it's a good juxtaposition. Our house is Halloween all year round, but it's kind of a fun Halloween all
Yeah,
year
well, I mean,
round.
I'm looking at a Chris Mars and a Brandy down here at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just two different walls.
Yep.
But there are some amazing pieces on your walls. When did you start collecting?
Oh, that's a really hard question because also like your art collecting, would you say that your art collecting started when you were collecting art or when you started collecting like sports memorabilia posters and it kind of led into that whole
I guess
decor movement?
I've always collected. When I was a
Yeah.
kid, I had blacklight posters on my walls and Sports Illustrated posters. And then I got into sports memorabilia when I lived in LA and my whole house looked with sports memorabilia like my house looks now with art.
Yeah.
And I got out of it and then I got into collecting art and I went into a gallery in LA.
That's right, you were a gasoline gallery.
And I actually was volunteered there for quite a few years till they shut down. But that's where I got hooked. I went there one time for a car show and it was actually a gallery. And I used to see these guys at car shows and buy shirts and stuff. And I walked in there. I walked away buying 3 pieces from that show.
Nice.
And then
And that was Mark Waldman's gallery, correct?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I thought.
so yeah, he had a good thing going there for a long time. I had some of the best of my times in my life were there. I mean, we used to go to big shows in Vegas and all the big Ink and Iron. It's at the Queen Mary and stuff, and just got to meet a bunch of cool people and yeah, it was that was a good times back then.
We're having good times now, though.
Oh, I have good times all the time. Every day's a good
time.
day.
Just a good time, Jay.
So, yeah, but back then the scene was really.
It was
yeah. We could, I mean, in that scene we went everywhere. We were treated like kings everywhere
Royal.
you went. So it was good times back then, and I missed it when we had to shut down the gallery.
And that happens.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the recession hit,
Yep.
and then we went to Japan and opened a gallery over there.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that about
Gasoline
you.
East, and 2 weeks later, they had a tsunami, and so the gallery only lasted about a year over there.
Wow.
But yeah, no, it was the art scene's been good for me. I've met a lot of amazing people, and
That's how you met your partner now.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
through Brassworks
I know,
also. So
yeah.
and that's been a blessing.
Yeah.
So
And she came from my book club.
yeah, she did. So.
She's pretty awesome. Now, you're one of our curators. You curate an annual show
I do.
called Beautiful Mutants, a Beautiful Mutant Show.
Yeah, it's Beautiful Mutants is just the group of weirdos that I try to get together for
Now,
my show.
artists are going to be watching this, so.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
You're a bunch of weirdos. I love you guys. Yeah, so I do one every year.
Every year, February.
It's in February.
Yep. And even though you're moving, we're going to still coordinate at long distance.
I will be around for this year's one, and
Yeah.
then I will be away for the next year's.
Yep. But we can still coordinate at long distance. I did it with Heiko.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
So
Yeah.
it's doable.
It is.
But what's your roster looking like for this upcoming year?
It's really good. I'm not going to tell you anything.
You have to show
It's
up and find out.
it's really interesting, and the show is very interesting. I don't think you even know what it is.
I don't. You haven't told me
I
yet.
know. I'm not going to.
You're not going to. But you at least have to let me know by the magazine
I will.
deadline,
I will. You will know by the magazine deadline.
which is actually
November.
Yeah, not that far.
Yeah.
Ah,
We'll
man,
have to
time
watch for it.
flies. So the past 2 that you've done, what has been your experience about it?
What has been my experience about it? I love artists. Everybody at this table loves artists.
We do.
They're kind of, some of them are kind of a pain in the butt, but we still love them.
We do.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's super rewarding when it comes together and you
Yeah.
actually get to see it. There's definitely a group. You start to gather a group of artists that like really care and really want to be there,
part of
really
it.
want to be part of it, and build great friendships off of it. That's the good stuff. That's
Yeah.
the really good stuff.
I'm looking forward to when I mentioned that we had Heiko Mueller curate Don't Wake Daddy, and he does that in Hamburg. And this year he brought it to Portland for the first time. It's called Don't Wake Daddy PDX. But the Hamburg show that opens at the 29th of November will be his 20th anniversary. So I'm looking forward to when the Beautiful Mutants is having its 20th anniversary.
That's a long ways away.
I know, which means I plan on being in a gallery that long.
We'll see if I make it.
You'll make it. You got your buddy over here to
Yeah.
help.
You know.
You're gonna have to hang these shows when you're 90. You realize
Yeah, I
that?
know. I'll be still volunteering.
Which is what, next week?
I got a couple
Well,
weeks.
and then, Greg will be like 100. So between that,
Yeah,
know,
That is
exactly.
true.
yeah, for
That is
everybody.
true.
So we're really excited
The
about.
geriatric show.
There we go.
Good.
So I've watched both of you open packages of art that's been shipped in. You do it every month. You come and help sometimes also and volunteer. But when you have your show, it's like watching 2 kids get new toys for Christmas.
It is Christmas.
It is.
And you gotta open a piece. And it's it's amazing when you haven't seen the piece and you open it and they're blown away. It can also be amazing when you've seen the piece and you've got your whole mind on what you think that piece looks like, and then you pull it out of the box and you're like, holy shit, this is
Way
is
spectacular.
way more
Right, yeah.
than I ever expected.
I
it
think
to
that's
be.
probably one of the funnest parts of owning an art gallery is the opening of the art.
Oh, that's my favorite
Yeah,
part.
mine too.
I want to be there. I mean, that was with Gasoline. Mark didn't like opening art. That was Christmas for me. I opened up every piece there, and that's the best part. It's being able to see it when it first comes out, and and like you say, you'll see it but not framed, and they'll
Right.
put this amazing frame on it, or
Frames are really important
oh
to
yeah,
you.
it makes a piece of art, I think.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
Opening the postcard show.
Oh,
Yes.
geez.
Like that one. So this last time, you and I and another friend sat in a room, and we just opened envelopes and
Yeah.
looked at art and showed them to each other.
Yeah.
And you don't even know who the artist
Uh-uh.
is at that point. Lots of times, and you're just like, oh my god, look at this piece. Look at this piece. Look at this piece. Look at this piece.
This year,
And you want, I want this.
You want this and I want that one.
Yeah, you want like $30,000
Yeah.
so this year we have 750 plus artists in the postcard show. Most artists have been capped to 3 postcards apiece. There's a couple artists who have more: Glenn Barr, Joe Vox, Greg Herger,
Yeah, those high maintenance.
Josh
guys.
Keys.
exactly.
They all have more
They
art.
like that extra attention.
But this year's going to be so fun when you guys open those envelopes. So I remember you and I last year were a little freaked out. Like, are we sure we got everything out? And you and I went through every single envelope, not once but twice, to make sure that we had gotten every
Well,
postcard out.
it is also stressful.
Very
Yeah.
stressful.
Because
Yeah, so
you have
much comes
so much coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had like Phil and everybody else was putting it in alphabetical order. Yeah.
yeah.
And what was fun about that is other artists, Josh Keys and other artists, would come and help us organize it to prepare it to be hung on the wall. Because
Right.
if you could imagine 750 artists times 3 postcards a piece plus a few extra, putting the labels on, getting them on the website.
It's a week of work.
It's more than that.
I just meant like it is a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
But-
That's like doing like 5 or 6 regular shows put together.
But it's really cool to see them when you
Oh,
open
it
them up.
is.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. Some of the art that comes through there is amazing.
Oh, I know. I remember Chris seeing the raid pieces last year.
Yeah, the raid pieces last year. Oh my god.
They were spectacular.
Well, that's what's amazing is some of those people you always think, oh, it's a postcard, and they're going to do their tiny little bit, and then you get a raid, or you get Josh Keys, or somebody who's doing a what they would put on a canvas in something
Right.
4x6.
this big, and
Yeah.
it's just as good and just as detailed,
Vincent
even more
Giovanni.
detailed because
Oh,
Vincent
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, all
Yeah,
of
he
that.
always nails it.
He does. He has 6 cards this year.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we got the 3s, and then we got the 6s and the 10s. So, but that's a fun game. That's where we talent scout, and that's how we ended up with Rachel Ben Simone,
Yeah.
starting in a group show and then moving to a solo, and Crystal James.
Crystal James, I bought one of hers.
Oh,
from that.
she's got a book release, which her and George is her copy editor. Serial killer book, and she'll illustrate it. We're gonna do a print release of the cover, the book signing, and then her solo show next August.
Very cool.
So that'll be kind of fun.
That'll be a good one.
It really will.
I always like it because sometimes you'll pull up something like last year I pulled up Julie Green's piece, who's a friend from a long time ago, illustrator out of Boise, Idaho. I mean, never expected to see her, and I pulled up this piece and I'm like, oh, these squirrels look just like Julia Green's. I'm like, holy shit, this is Julia
Green. She's in the postcard
And it
show.
was great because the night that we opened, this girl walks up to me and says, can you come over and help me I want to get this piece off the wall. And we walk over and she's like, that piece. I'm like, I know, Julia. Like, let me Instagram you guys
Oh, that's
together.
awesome!
Yeah, cool.
It's so fun. That is our biggest show of the year. I start preparing with George in February. We designed the postcard for 2025, and then in March I started promoting it, and then we started shipping out cards in June, and we still have people who we've probably had since we've run out of postcards. 400 artists ask if they could be a part of it.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. So if we can figure out how next year to get 7 rows up there,
Well, we can build walls.
that's a great idea.
Right. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I think we talked about that last year.
I think maybe that's something we might have to do.
Yeah,
So
because it fills up though. It's amazing how much goes
What-
on there.
what's amazing is opening night.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
It's crazy.
It is nuts.
It's thousands of people throughout the night come in. But I'll share a funny fact about that show. The first postcard show we did, which was 2 years ago, so 2023, I was so excited, the collector's preview day, that we did $2,100 in postcard sales. So, 21 postcards, because they're all $100.
Right.
Last year during collector's preview day, so this is the day before the show opens, guess how much we did?
Lots.
33,000.
1,000. Yeah, I remember that. I remember you calling me. And
I'm like,
telling me.
33,000.
Or texting me.
Yeah. I'm like, and we always take the show down offline the day of the opening because you can't sell art online and have that many people there buying
Not
it.
as fast as
Yeah.
they're going.
No,
on.
you can't. So what show are you looking forward to this year that we've got going on?
Oh. Well, I was very excited about Don't Wake Daddy.
That was a great show, wasn't it?
Yes.
Heiko's wonderful.
Yes, super nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing a show, I'm thinking it's this year, and you could talk about it with Jason Borders and
Jason Borders and Alex Reisfar are next May.
next May.
Yep, they're doing a 2-person show
That'd be
alongside
very cool.
a show that Annie Owens is curating, an all-female show, and she's gone big. She's gone big or go home.
Nice.
And then she also has a solo show simultaneously.
Oh, that's right. The female show
Yes.
that Annie is doing is
Uh-huh.
a little nuts.
It is. It's kind of funny that I can remember all these shows. And so, yes, so Jason Border show is going to be great. We have another fun show coming up in January called The Forest Myths, and it's for storytellers to create kind of a creepy foresty story. And Annie's in that, Joe Vox is in it, Dan May's in it. I can go down the line. It's just got a really great roster.
Nice.
So Alex Reisfar is in it. So how about you? What are you looking forward to?
The next one, I think, the one with Greg.
Yep.
I'm a big Greg fan. I probably have over 30 pieces.
You do.
of
You're
his.
probably one of his biggest collectors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know at one point I had his most expensive piece, but I think somebody got something. But yeah, I always look forward to his art. There's just something about his art that it captivates me. The way he paints.
He's a storyteller.
Yeah, and it's you can look at a piece of his art and look at it a week later and see something you never seen.
That's
you know?
cool.
And so yeah, that's probably my next favorite one that's
Nice.
coming up.
Yep, that is the 11th of October, alongside Josh Keys,
Josh Keys.
and Philip Wright. fancy
Yes.
filled.
That
Right.
will be a
Oh,
good
that's
show.
right.
That, those
Good
three
show.
shows are going to be, the
a
gallery
really
is
good
going to be
show.
completely full. It's going to be a wild opening.
I am excited to see what Keys is doing because I've been watching his Instagram. And
Guns N' Roses is the title of his
I
show.
know.
Yep.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, as usual, I gave Josh free.
I love that guy, by the way. Like,
Oh, yes.
To do whatever he wants.
One of the best things to come out of my time at Brassworks is spending times with Josh Keys. He
Yes,
is the
he's-
sweetest individual
He really is.
Yes,
and
he-
really cares about the community, really cares about other artists. The one art, you see it every once in a while, but he is one of those artists that walks around in every show and looks at every single piece, will go talk to the artist about what they were doing in it, and is not just being smug. He actually
is genuine.
really wanting
Yeah.
to know about like process and thought behind pieces and really cares and looks at everything.
We're excited. We're taking Annie Owens, Josh Keys, Greg Hergert, and a few other artists with single pieces to the
Oh,
Seattle
yeah.
Art Fair next
Yes,
year.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
So and we're gonna have Jay's gonna have to help us. So
Yeah.
someone's got to drive up that art.
Right. Yeah. Chris and I went this past year. Had
Yep.
a good time. Phil went.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good little show
Good show.
up there.
Yeah, it was our first time seeing it, and so I know there were a lot of people waiting if we were gonna like it and commit to it, and so I'm like, okay, we'll do it.
Yeah. No, I think it's a good move. For
Yeah, I think so. And then the variety of the three artists plus the other artists I'm bringing single pieces up, the variety is good. It's not something I've seen at the Seattle Art Fair. I haven't seen any urban surrealism
Yeah.
or nothing like that, or not even really any pop surrealism or lowbrow. So, but.
So yeah, that would be a good addition to that.
Yeah, well, I wanted to say that we are so glad that both of you are part of the Brassworks family as collectors, as volunteers, as curators, as friends, and I really appreciate both of you taking the
We
time.
forgot family.
Family.
We're family.
We are
We're
family.
Brassworks
We
family.
are family. We are a family.
Yeah, we do everything